Hello everyone. In this session, we will be discussing the basic functional units and basic operational steps in computer organization and architecture. So, the functional units of a computer are input, output, memory, arithmetic and logic unit, and control unit. So, the processor consists of arithmetic logic unit and control unit. So we will see the functionalities of these components. So input unit accepts the information and from the human operators, or it can be an electromagnet mechanical device like keyboard, or it can be from another computer. And output units, we have already seen, it is a printer, a display, all these are considered as output units. Now the memory is the one which stores the instructions as well as the data. And the processor consists of ALU and control unit. ALU, which performs the arithmetic and logical operations on the input and based upon the instruction which is stored in the memory. And control unit generates signals such that it gives the correct signals to the arithmetic logic unit and other components of your computer. And it controls all the functional units of your computer. Now, how are these functional units connected? They are all connected by the common bus. Bus is just a parallel group of wires, and the bus carries zeros and ones. That is, each wire in a bus can transfer one bit of information. So, all the components of the bus are connected by a parallel set of wires called bus. And the number of parallel wires in a bus will be equal to the length of your word length of your computer. That will be the size of your data. And in addition to the ALU and control unit, the processor will have another memory called cache memory, which will be a small fast memory, which helps in the speed up of your processor. Now we will see in more detail the ALU and how it gets communicated with input, output and memory. So here you can see you have special processor along with ALU and control unit has special registers called memory address register MAR, memory data register MDR, then PC program counter and IR your instruction register. And you also have a set of registers R0, R1 up to Rn minus 1, which is called as general purpose registers. And you can imagine that general purpose registers are just like a scratch pad or a scribble pad, which will be used for storing intermediate results of calculations done by your arithmetic logic units. So we'll see how your instruction gets executed. So initially PC will contain the address of the instruction that should be executed, which is then moved into memory address register. Then your control unit sends a read signal to the memory. So from the memory, the instruction is loaded into MDR, that is your memory data register. From the memory data register, your instruction is loaded into instruction register. Once the instruction is loaded into the instruction register IR, control signals will be generated by the control unit to execute that instruction. Now, the address of the operand will be part of your instruction, so that will be loaded into memory address register. And a read signal will be generated by the control unit to read the memory. Now from the memory, the data or the operand will be loaded into memory data register. And from memory data register, it will be loaded into registers, general purpose registers. Now from the general purpose register, arithmetic logic unit evaluates either addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. So those operations will be done by the arithmetic logic unit and the result will be then transferred to general purpose registers. Now the control unit will generate signals to store the result back to the memory by moving the result into memory data register, and the corresponding result address will be stored in memory address register, and a control signal to write the contents of the memory will be given to memory. So the memory address register enables a particular location in memory, and data from the MDR is written into the memory location. So a complete instruction gets executed. Thank you.